I-55. I did not video when we came in because, as you can see, this place is completely packed. We are on the outside of the track in the regular pits by the pit shack. Look at all these motorhomes, and they go way over there. So yeah, Haley drew and got a 6. Thought it was good and then realized that they're qualifying, so hopefully the track is good early for that reason.
Give it all it's got.
She did duct tape some numbers on. We are waiting for the car to be rewrapped for finding the underdog. Did not want to spend the unnecessary.
And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to have you come over here.
Unnecessary amount of money on 2 wraps, so.
I need you to pan down.
Oh, the white.
And then I need you to pan that way.
Like I said, a lot of people here. I knew there would be a lot. I haven't been to a World of Outlaw show up here for 10 plus years, so I really wasn't expecting the amount of people that are here. But it's a lot, so we'll take you along for the ride, and hopefully it's a great night. It's gonna be a long night. I'm gonna read you guys, I know you guys can't see it, the itinerary. We are at Pavely, and I'm gonna try to video as much as I can. They're gonna send the sprint cars out for heat. Then the sprint cars all the sprint cars are gonna do hot laps. Then they're all gonna qualify. Then us B mods were the secondary class, or the filler class, I guess you could say. We're gonna do our hot laps and qualifying all in the same session. They're gonna have open ceremonies, and then let's see. There's going to be, I think, 2 non-qualifier races because there's so many sprint cars. There's going to be heat races, and then they're going to do all the DC, B mains, dashes, all the things, all the features for the sprint cars. Victory lane, and then all the B mod heats, the B mod features, and then our victory lane celebration. So it's going to be a really long night. From what I hear, this goes fast. I've never personally been to a World of Outlaws show. Sprint cars aren't my thing, I guess you would say. It's not that I don't like watching them. it's just not as entertaining for me, I guess, as like late models and modifieds. But that's just me. We don't have to agree. We don't have to all see the same thing. But it's 6:24, so hopefully the show goes fast. I will keep you guys updated all night. I drew a 6 in case we don't have that video. I don't know if we were videoing or not. I drew a 6, so I'm qualifying probably one of the first few cars. So we'll just see how tonight goes. Hopefully nothing gets torn up, and the goal is to just finish and do good. So first to hot lap qualify.
driver, what'd you think?
For the simple fact that the car cut out for the first 3 laps, and I was just trying to put it the right way. Stay out of the guy in front of me's way, but also get around him at the same time. I feel like I had a pretty good car. I'm interested to see how it does though with the track after the sprint cars.
Yeah, there's 60 some odd sprint cars here. It's going to be black, and
I think he's going to till it up, but I don't know. So
she was 9th in Group A, so 9th fastest in Group A. So
I'll take it, considering the car was not hot.
Well, you weren't the only one popping. All the B mods were. It was just not warm enough.
Pop. Yeah. Well, and we didn't want to sit and idle and staging the whole time.
And foul your plugs
out. That's not good on your cars, so.
And they were pretty bright.
Oh, we got some lights.
What's that?
We got some bright lights.
We got some bright lights.
Joe had a good lap too.
Yeah.
Top 10 in his group.
I should have done it earlier. Haley, how was the gearing?
I didn't hit the cap.
Was it close?
I need to look. I saved it.
It's cold out here. It's only spring.
It's a little
Spring.
cold.
It feels like winter.
Where's he at? 68?
68? You're close. You're only 37, so you're running a little harder.
This is indeed just a burger patty. I can't have cheese and I can't have bread. So if you see me eating a burger patty or just me,
Mind your business.
mind your business and look away. Look away.
What are you doing?
Give it a little more traction.
A little more traction. These sprint cars are making that track like black ice glass.
Whoever's choking it out got to quit.
Everywhere we go. It's everywhere we go.
I don't know how you can do that because of how it smells.
Really good. Just didn't get a good enough restart on that last one.
Cautions killed us.
Yeah.
Absolutely killed us.
You
We were
and
trying to keep our tire hot.
you and Joe start side by side on the pole of the B main. Changing the gear. Joe, tell me, are you gonna pass Haley on the first start of the race?
Where do I start?
Right beside her. 1 and 2 on the pole of the B main.
Just don't rag me, okay?
You got the outside.
Okay. She set the pace. Oh Lord, here we go.
Oh boy. I want to see good, clean racing from the both of you.
Yeah, it was clean. I've never hit it before.
I know. I know.
Never hear the end of it.
What was that, Douglas?
No more Gary famous ribeye sandwich.
Yeah, no more ribeye sandwiches for you. You better drive smart, sir.
I feel the pounds already falling.
She's blowing the tires off.
So don't tighten it up any way else.
Your chain's broke.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Can they hold it for me, babe?
So funny.
Make a lot of sense.
The yellow light has been turned off. The ESG B mods B feature event going green off turn 4 once again. Young lady Haley Gross leads the field into turns 1 and 2. James Heilman's right to the back bumper within a car length down turn 3. 10 cars, 10 laps. We'll see where Haley gets on the gas. Green flag is back in the air. We're gassing and going. It's still Haley leading them into turn number 1. James Heilman now looking to the inside once again. Your leader on lap number 1 is going to be the 3G of Haley Gross, with James Heilman in second. Joe Patrick is third, Zach Inlow in fourth, Mike Newton in fifth, and Dale Inlow rounding out your top 6. Is those 6 right now poised to make it into the main event if they'll stay running at least where they are now. Pretty good battle back here between the 32 of Harrison Boyles and Zach Inlow for 6th and 7th. Remember, top 6 move. Haley leads the line and leads that another lap. Heilman running second. Patrick is third. Mike Newton in fourth. Dale Inlow in fifth. Now Harrison Boyle. He gets around Zach Inlow and takes over the number 6 spot. Now starting lap number 4 of the 10. Haley Gross trying to stretch things out over the 74 of James Heilman. Joe Patrick still running a solid third. Mike Newton's in fourth with Dale Inlow in fifth, and Harrison Boyle still in that 6th and final transfer. Well, we got one around. Over turns 1 and 2. That may be the 47 car. Zach Inlow. Running 1 spot out of that final transfer. ESG Modified Employee Staffing Group. Down the front straightaway, green flag is back in the air. James Heilman, with been a car length of him off turn number 2. He's about a half a car length and a half, 2 back now from Haley Gross. She crosses the line. It's going to be starting lap number 7 of 10. James Heilman still running in that number 2 spot. Joe Patrick is third. Dale Inlow still in fourth. That time by with Mike Newton in fifth. Harrison Boyles round out your top 6. His B main is done. The young lady doing a great job from Farmington, Missouri in that 3G car, Haley Gross.
Hey, yeah! I see the water. I had to leave my shield open because it was fogging up, and there's somebody in front of me, so I knew dirt wasn't coming. Hey, Dad.
what you thought of the races tonight.
I thought I could do better. That was my honest.
You won a B main, your first race you've ever won, ever, in any car or any class. And yes, we probably shouldn't have made some changes to the right front before you went out for the feature, made the car a little tight, but I'd say that was pretty positive.
It was a good night.
A lot of people were complimenting you.
I have high expectations of myself.
But people were talking highly of you in the stands, grown men completely flabbergasted that you can drive a car like that.
Well, thank you, everybody. I'd like you to know I'm really hard on myself.
Well,
and I do take it as a win, but I see room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement in anything we do, but we got to take the wins as they come.
We're going to load it up and we're going to do some
stepping stones to better.
Yep. We're going to do some Aidemon racing tomorrow.
All right, it's freezing.
And I got to post this GoPro footage on Patreon. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe, because I am not posting GoPro footage on YouTube, just on Patreon. It's an exclusive.
All right, we're freezing. We're going to load up, close this one out. See
ya. Good Saturday morning to everybody. It's a beautiful day here in Farmington, Missouri. Haley won her first race last night. B main at the World of Outlaws show at Pevely. Sprint cars were there, and they ran the B mods as a supporting class, and couldn't be more proud of her. She did amazing. It was just really great to see all of the hard work and all of the dedication that her and Gary have had all winter and so far this year, just striving to do the best that they can and work so hard, and seeing her get better and better every time she's out there on the track is just amazing to see. Huge shout out to Josh and all of his wife and his son and his family and his crews and everybody at I-55. Huge improvements there. The place has always been amazing. We've always loved I-55. But man, it was amazing to see the amount of people there last night, the amount of sprint cars there last night. It was great.
And we're super excited for him in the year that he's going to have with I-55 and Brownstown both. I came down here to see Haley's house this morning. She got her B-mod washed up, and she'll just have to go through it and maintenance it for the next race. We had a change of plans. We were going to take Haley and Gary's A-mods both to Peevely tonight. Again, the World of Outlaws is still there. But we've changed our mind on that only because the formatting, I get why they do it that way. There's so many sprint cars and they got to get that show moving, and that's why most of the fans are there. But if we have 2 A-mods there, well, I'll tell you, the format was all the B-mods, they didn't run anything. Their whole show was until after the sprint car show was completely done. They did get their hot lap / qualifying laps earlier on in the night, but other than that, their heat races, B main and A main, was all after the World of Outlaws show was completely finished, which I understand. It's just hard for us. We don't have a big crew of people. It's me, Gary, Haley, and Kinley, and Gary's sister was there last night. She lent a hand, but we just don't have the manpower to change things, make adjustments, or fix anything in between when it goes heat race, B main, A main, and it's back to back to back. There's no gap in between. Then you add 2 cars on top of that, it makes it really difficult. So Gary's going to take his A-mod to Highland tonight. We like Highland as well. Gary loves to go there, and it's a little bull ring that we like, and I think they said it was $1,500 to win there tonight. And Haley got to race last night. She got her first win of her whole career, but of the year. And hopefully Gary can get one tonight for himself, and we'll go from there. But I'm going to turn this camera around and let you see the progress on Haley's house. They are just about completely finished with the framing entirely. I think he told Gary yesterday that he had a few interior walls they had to finish buttoning up, and then they'll be ready for metal on the outside, and then we'll go through all the next steps, you know, spray foam insulation and electric and heating and cooling and plumbing and all of the things, so drywall. But yeah, I'm going to flip this around and let you see that, and then we'll take you along for the rest of Saturday. Like I said, we're going to Highland with Gary's car, and we'll take you along. Framed in. She's gonna have a huge porch. So this is this part of the porch, so you can see how wide it is. How long it is. And then it wraps around all the way to here. I'm super excited about this. She's gonna have a huge porch swing, she says, looking out over that farm back there. We love that view. The moo-moos are always out there, the cows, the babies. So yeah, we're super excited to get this thing finished up. Take you, it's a window through the door. This will all be living room here. It's hard to see with the shadows, but just got a pretty dang good sized living room. Kitchen and dining room, it'll all be open concept. And then this is the door that'll go through to the shop. Pretty dang good sized shop. You could probably fit, I mean, you could stack for sure 4 race cars in here. You could fit a truck, Haley's car, and a race car in here. But it'll be plenty of room to work on 2 race cars. So yeah, like I said, this is the living room. She's not going to really have a dining room because we're going to put a big island. This will be the kitchen here that wraps around. And then we'll put a big island with bar stools, since obviously it's just her. No need for a huge kitchen table or anything like that. And you come down this little hallway. This is our bathroom. Pretty good sized bathroom. Be the shower. Come through here, and this is our bedroom. Pretty good sized bedroom. And a good sized closet. Super excited.